It's Friday, March 13th, and NFL free agency is underway. We have some crazy things going on. Trades flying around. Trades getting canceled. We'll talk all of that. We're going to talk the Bears' moves. We're going to talk their potential moves they should make, what we want them to do in the future here in the next coming days. And like I said, we're going to go by NFL. We're going to talk each team, trying to hit each point we can. Let's get to it. Happy Friday, fun day. No draft today for everyone listening because we have a lot of NFL news we want to hit. It is Friday the 13th, spooky day. You a Friday the 13th fan? Real quick. Oh, you're muted, I think.
I was. What a great start.
Start up hot, dude.
Yeah, there are technical issues. I wasn't muted. Friday the 13th. Am I a fan? Sure. Seen the first one. That's it.
Yeah,
so
true.
if you want to say that I'm a fan, hey.
Yeah, that's good. Breaking news, though. Maxx Crosby is a Raven. Right?
Yep, he is. He was? Technically not. Technically yes. Technically no.
Yeah, well, is it Schrodinger's Raven?
Depending on what day you look at it.
Yeah.
He was a Raven.
Freaky Friday for Maxx Crosby. There you go. Yeah, so for everyone listening, they know. Maxx Crosby traded to the Ravens. I think it was right after we did our last podcast because I had a clip saying, who's Maxx Crosby going to go to? And then I had to edit that clip saying Maxx Crosby's a Raven and us talking about it. So that broke, I think, last Wednesday or Thursday that, hey, Maxx Crosby's going to the Ravens. He's going for 2 first-round draft picks, a huge, huge trade. And then no one never really heard anything of it until the day before free agency broke out, right? Or till legal tampering was already going on, and then it was Maxx Crosby trade just over. Ravens said they blamed his physical, which they knew about, a little sketchy there. Thoughts on that? I guess we'll hit. There's tons of aspects to this. They see Trey Hendrickson signing with the Ravens. It's so much. Ravens are the villains here. Scumbags, absolutely. You have to call them.
No, I know. It's like the thing is like I've been going back and not even back and forth. Just like so many things could have happened, but you'll never know exactly what happened because everything is so convenient. You know, whatever way you look at it, really. You could say, all right, they traded for him. He did actually fail, and they're like, we don't want him, and then yada yada.
Yeah.
Okay. That's scenario one.
Do you get 2 first-round draft picks for a guy you didn't do any due diligence on? I can't imagine.
Right. That's scenario 2, where it's like they knew that there was an issue. They basically were blaming the issue, even though they knew about it, for failing because, one, everyone, Trey Henderson available, yada yada, go get him. But 2, it's like they're losing everybody in free agency.
Yeah.
We can't hold a team without these draft picks. And like a good team going forward without these draft picks, if we're losing all these guys, that's option 2. Option 3 is they really did want to pair them both, and then
that'd be crazy. Yeah, no way. They're like, we're gonna spend $200 million worth of our defense going to 2 edge rushers. It'd be a sick defense, but yeah, no way. Again, I don't know what happened. There's a lot that's behind the doors, but to agree to a trade, it seems like the Raiders not happy about it. The way they posted it online, again, I don't know, it's a social media team, so I have no idea what that means, but they were saying the Ravens decided to back out of the trade in the tweet specifically. Little bit of a butthurt feel to it, not very psyched, not very hey, this is more of a on them than on the I feel like, hey, this trade, usually we said that before where someone failed the physical and this trade, he failed his physical. That's what they say. They said they backed out of the trade, so that gives me a little and then Trey Henderson signing 12 hours later for the exact same deal was a little tough too.
Yeah. Well, it's so weird because, one, they basically admitted that they weren't even thinking about Hendrickson until Linderbaum didn't sign with them. Mm-hmm. And then it was like, so did all this happen, like I said, because you started losing your free agents that you thought you were going to get, and then you're like fucking panicking?
Probably, a little bit.
Or was it like genuine where you were like, fuck it, we lost all these guys. This really good guy's available. He'll make up for half of what we just lost, you know? I don't know.
Yeah.
It's so weird. It's actually, honestly just... I think the timing of it is just really what's the problem. Like, if they traded him and then 3 days later it was like, yeah, he failed his physical. If this was a week from now, no one would care. If this was a week prior, no one would care. But the fact that it happened directly when free agency was happening, when the market for the next pass rusher wasn't as strong as people thought it was going to be, and then you swoop in and grab them, literally, with, like you said, within 12 hours, it's like, I don't know, it seems a little shady.
Yeah, I mean, good for the Ravens, I guess. You keep your 2 picks and you get Trey Hendrickson. I think like I said, the only winners out of this, and they're going to be losers eventually, I think are the Ravens. Like, the Raiders get screwed. Raiders made a lot of signings. I mean, you spent Tyler Linderbaum. He went to the Raiders. Like, they spent a lot of money, and then you get to bring I don't know how that works. Like, hey, we just gave a lot of money to these guys. Like, Maxx Crosby's now back on the books. I don't know how that works, kind of, but it seems like they made it work. But
they had a shit ton of cap space to begin with, so I think it was just available anyway. But like, if it came down to the fact where it wasn't available, like, I don't know what would happen. Like, people would have been freaking the fuck out.
Yeah.
The Raiders would have been like calling the dogs on the Ravens, like to get something back from them. I don't know.
Yeah, I would for sure. So yeah, I mean, if you're a Ravens fan, I guess you're happy. But in terms of like damage for the Ravens, this is a little suspect. Like, I saw reports. I think people talking like they're interviewing GMs. Like, yeah, no one's ever going to do a deal with the Ravens again. Obviously, probably a little extreme, but you are going to be a little wary now. Like, I'd be sketchy to do a deal with the Ravens, especially, I mean, that's such a hike. It's not like a trade where it's, you know, even the DJ Moore trade was significantly less than that. Like, this is 2 first-round draft picks have happened like 10 times in NFL history. So, to back out of that trade, if that is the reason they just backed out because of Trey Hendrickson, that's you're ruining your kind of reputation there.
I want to agree, and it's like I almost do. The reason I would say I don't agree is because what is the other GM going to do? They're not going to make a deal because it's the Ravens. If it's the best thing for them, doubt it. Like, you're going to do what's best for your team.
The Raiders probably never traded the Ravens again. But
yeah, that's true. That's very true. Yeah. But then I remembered that the whole Lamar collusion thing that the NFL did, that was pretty apparent that no one wanted to get Lamar, even though he was very good, when he could be signed. So it seemed like the GMs were in lockstep there, you know, like, hey, we could do something for the league, not give this guy a fully guaranteed contract or whatever that the problem was. So it's like, on one hand, I'm like, they have to do what's best for the team. On the other hand, maybe they don't. I don't know.
I mean, they're spiteful old dudes who just care, you know, they want to win and everything. So they sometimes will, you know, bite your nose or, you know, cut your nose to bite your face, whatever it is. So yeah, they're gonna, you know, they'll do what they do. But yeah, it's interesting for sure. I mean, the way to kick off free agency was awesome. It was like, oh my god! But even like when the Bears trade went through, it was like, we completed the trade. Bears for DJ Moore like that tweeted out. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot that isn't technically real until it's real. And I was like, oh yeah, I guess I could have like that. Like, it is just a gentleman's agreement, which is interesting.
Yeah,
that might change though. Raiders are probably going to ask for that rule change now, where it's like, hey, what the fuck? But at the same time, it's like, then you can't allow trades before. Like, I don't know. What's the point then?
Yeah, I was gonna say. To be fair, it's like you could have traded him for the last 3 months. You waited as long as possible to trade him. Was it
Tyler Linderbaum in a first rounder?
Yeah, and it's like you basically waited as long as you could before free agency started. So it's like almost partly on the Raiders because it's like you didn't want to make a decision. You're holding these teams, and then you were the ones that decided to make a deal at the time that it happened. Because like I said, if it happened a week prior, no one would be upset about this. They'd just be like, he failed a physical, whatever.
Also, with the whole forcing him to miss games was a little sketchy. Like, if you just would be like, oh yeah, I'm getting meniscus surgery in the offseason, I don't think anyone cares. Everyone's like, yeah, that happens all the time. Like, how many people get surgery after the season, But, like, the fact that they made him shut him down and everything like that, and that was a whole thing, that's like, yeah, it's interesting. But, again, I mean, he still got 2 first-round draft picks, so it's not like the people are that wary, And I think the Bears, as I heard, I don't know if it's true, they also offered 2 first-round draft picks, but they just weren't as good as the Ravens. So it's like there's at least 2 or 3 teams offering 2 first-rounders.
Yeah, it's such a weird situation because now it's like how many teams can even do a trade? That they've added free agents and stuff. Obviously, we don't have to go through the teams, but it's obviously more limited now, which is probably part of the reason why the Raiders are pissed. It's like you just took off half the market because free agency started, which is why they waited it as long as they did, because they didn't want free agency to start. So, yeah, I don't know. It's weird.
Maybe Bears could get a discount, though. I mean, Bears, I think, still in the market, right? I mean, the cap space, I don't know what it's looking like. Probably you have to do some finagling, but, like...
Yeah.
You offered 2 first already. I don't know how you don't now again. Or
right.
maybe try to I don't know what changed for you.
I guess, right. It's like, now that he's feeling physical, you're more weary, I guess. But then, if he'd have to pass your physical anyway, so... Yeah. Right, so I don't know.
Get some doctors in there.
I don't know. Now I'm hearing that they don't even want to trade him. Now that they're like, Maxx Crosby's okay being there now, even.
Yeah, I saw he, like, all in on it. So maybe, I don't know. I mean, they got a lot of free agents. They seem like they beefed up their roster pretty well. And, I mean, they have, like we talked about, they have weapons on offense that they can build around. Fernando Mendoza is the guy. Like, Raiders could compete. Not for a Super Bowl, but, like, they should compete the games, not just a trash bag team. So, I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. Do you trust a motivated Dio Odengbo?
Yes, number 1 pass rusher in the league. What do you mean?
Is that what you said?
No. I saw. I've seen the motivated Dio things everywhere, but I saw it was like a edge ranking for the years. Number 1 motivated Dio.
I saw motivated Dio in a first for Maxx Crosby. Who says no?
Yeah. The also part weird about this whole thing was that it said the Ravens consulted the Cowboys doctor on it. It was
like, the cowboy hat that comes on the field? That guy, I do trust that guy's opinion more than anyone.
I don't know if it was the guy with the cowboy hat, but definitely he's like their knee specialist or something. But it's like, why are you going to the Cowboys? I don't understand like that dynamic. That makes no sense to me.
No, I don't. I mean... Cowboys don't have any big knee injuries lately, I don't think, right? I mean, he knows. He knows a thing or two about some knees. Dak had an ankle injury, not a knee. CeeDee Lamb, just concussion guy. So, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if you just ask doctors. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Like, you got 2 first for Micah. We're, in the same boat here. You understand.
I thought it would. I thought for sure when they said that the Cowboys doctor was in on it, that the Cowboys were just going to trade for Maxx Crosby. I thought it was going to be the funniest thing of all time.
Jerry's like, decline that trade. We're getting him.
Yeah. But they said that that's why the Cowboys backed out too, like earlier than people expected. But I don't. People were saying that. I was like, Cowboys backed out, but it was like people were saying that they were the second team the whole time. So what do you mean they backed out? When did they back out? After the trade happened? Like, what are you talking about?
Jerry's like, oh, the trade guy's like, I'm gonna take my name out of the race now. Like, Jerry, the trade's not exist anymore. Yeah.
The trade didn't happen, Jerry. God damn it! I took my name out.
I can't put it back.
Our doctor said we couldn't do it.
I'm a man of my word.
Yeah.
God damn it. So I don't know. Again, the whole thing is crazy. It was a nice story too to break it off. I mean, obviously there's a lot of free agent moves, and we'll talk about a lot of them as much as we can. Obviously, there's some that I don't know. There's just too many to mention, but like. It was nice to get that, and I was like, holy shit, yeah, free agency. This NFL is king, Just kind of like WBC's going on, the World Baseball Classic, and then it was like, oh, we got some things going on here, and that was kind of a fun conversation for a few days. But, Bears moves. We can talk some Bears moves.
Bears moves. I guess we can start with re-signings, the small ones, so we can get them out of the way.
Yeah,
Case Keenum back.
Got a pay raise, too.
Oh.
Yeah, I think he made more this time than he did last contract. I don't know what he did, but locker room guy needed to pay him.
The cap went up,
Yeah, inflation. They give him a little raise. It makes sense. Yeah, Case Keenum's fine. Like, it's good to have a third quarterback that actually is a veteran and can express things.
Yeah. They brought back Braxton Jones, so he'll be competing for the starting job with. I guess I'll just mention the next. Jedrick Wills was also signed. He used to be the starting left tackle for the Browns. He had a bunch of injuries. Some weird stuff happened with the Browns. So basically just like
I think you get away from the Browns. Get away from the Browns, see if it's a Brown stinky poo-poo. Get him no risk, like you said. It's just get him over here.
Yeah, so one of them will be the starting left tackle probably until Ozzy's back. They also re-signed Jordan McFadden, who started in that playoff game. Played left guard, who's pretty good, solid for just not playing the whole year and then just having to play a playoff game. So that's cool. Daniel Hardy's back, so that's good for special teams.
DeMarco. That was a big one I saw. DeMarco Jackson back as well, linebacker. Obviously, Tremaine Edmonds left, which is news. But getting someone who I think performed better than Trey Edmonds, unfortunately saying, and obviously a little bit different of a role, but and we'll talk about another guy they got who's a linebacker. It's kind of like Tremaine Edmonds. It's good to get someone like this. I mean, DeMarco Jackson, they got him on a cheap deal. I think it was I don't know, it wasn't much. I think 5 to 7 a year. Just get him in. Good seal up your defense. Get as much guys as you can, some depth.
Yeah. Shout out to, I don't know what my cousin's husband would be considered to me, but shout out to him. Played Pee Wee football with DeMarco Jackson, found out, so pretty cool.
Iron sharpens iron, baby.
Absolutely.
Where would DeMarco Jackson be without your cousin's husband?
Exactly. Who knows?
Nowhere. Yeah, exactly. All right, and then so the Bears, they traded for Garrett Bradbury, right? Which is, again, kind of just getting, I guess, more depth there. I don't know. It's okay.
I don't even want to say depth. I think he's probably going to line up as your starter week 1 because you don't really have a center now.
Yeah.
That Drew Dalman retired. I'm assuming they draft a center as well with one of their seconds or the third-round pick. But I would imagine Bradbury starts. I mean, he started every game for New England last year, so it's not like he's terrible. He's just like an average center, I would say.
Yeah, it's a guy you get in there. Signed the biggest signing, 2 biggest ones. First one was Kobe Bryant, not the basketball player. Seattle Seahawks safety, very good. What are your thoughts on that? I know you have some thoughts. Probably have some breakdowns. You're probably watching game film.
Did not watch game film.
But on this podcast. Not watching
the Black Mamba, yeah, he's here.
Yeah, he is.
Came in a plane, not a helicopter.
Oh, yeah, he did.
Sorry, I had to say it.
That's fucked up. Yeah, that was no. Yeah, I'd say. Yeah, you had to. That was.
I had to.
I was gonna make a joke too.
Yeah, no, Kobe Bryant, very good. He's very instinctual, I guess. He flies around. Probably going to play free safety. He's more of a tweener, free safety, strong safety, but he's probably better in the free safety role. While he does fucking knock the shit out of some people, he does miss tackles too, so that's why I don't think they're going to line him up at strong safety, but at least it gives them flexibility to, if they obviously they're going to add another safety, I'm assuming in the draft, but they don't have to go either way. You can just pick the best guy that's there. But yeah, no, he's very good. I know a lot of people from Seattle were upset that he left. And yeah, I mean, obviously he's probably gonna take the Byard role, which he left. Which we'll talk about soon. But yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I think he's just a younger, pretty much Kevin Byard. He's gonna get a lot of interceptions. He's gonna break up passes. Like I said, the instincts are crazy. Like the way he moves from the back to the front and makes plays happen across the middle of the field.
So I think moving from the back to the front.
Not the same, but yeah, pretty.
You don't know.
You never know. Maybe. But yeah, no. This, I think you're gonna notice the speed difference. really. I mean, Kevin Byard's good. He had 7 interceptions. I'm not saying like Kevin Byard was bad or anything. Yeah, obviously he was all pro. It was great for the Bears, but I think the difference, like I said, is going to be the speed, the hit power, and yeah, it's maybe a little risky because you're coming from a defense that is fucking stacked. But he started as a corner when he got drafted, and then I think last year he moved to safety, and he got way better. So you assume that he's going to continue to get better, but we'll see how it plays out. I mean, it's not people are like freak out safety deal like not that this deal is bad or anything. Like everyone was like this deal's good, but like. Safety's like making money. It's like this is nothing. Like $13 million a year basically is like you can. That is literally nothing in the NFL.
Yeah, it sucks that him and Byard are the same basically position. Like I would like to get Byard back, especially with his deal wasn't that much. But like you said, this is not that much either. It's 3 years, $40 million. It's what like $13 million a year. Again, like you said, he's very much faster, which is gonna be much noticeable. I think that's something that the Bears struggle with. We saw a couple times where over the top they got burned. I have some stats here, basically, from ESPN. Basically, he played deep safety, 94% of the time, third most in the deep thing. But yeah, 4 interceptions, 7 passes defended, a -12 completion percentage against over expected. Though, again,
that's crazy.
0.5 yards allowed per coverage snap. Very, very good. So again, he's gonna be flying around. If they can get someone who can, tackle and be that strong safety, maybe it's Brisker, but like you said, someone probably in the draft who can tackle, and you can get someone pretty NFL ready. I think that helps.
Yeah.
And let him just
Brisker. Yeah, Brisker basically the only like decent. I won't say decent. The only considered good safety. I don't know why he's such like a high commodity in the NFL, like the league. Like you'll see him on like these lists. You'll see. No, I do like him, but like you'll see him on like these free agent. You'll see him on these free agent lists, and they're like there's like a top 30 free agent. I'm like he hasn't done shit. like to warrant that.
Yeah.
For sure. Like I do like him as a player, and I'd like him back. I just don't think it's gonna happen.
No.
And yeah, the other signing, like you said, Devin Bush, pretty much the Tremaine Edmonds replacement. Phenomenal last year.
Yeah. So if he can do that, this is a great signing.
Yeah, I think. I maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm thinking of someone else. I think he signed a couple of years ago with the team, but I was like, the Bears should take a chance on him. I think I said this a couple of years ago, and funny enough, now he's here. So, he was not that good when he was on the Steelers. He was, I think, top 10 pick for him. I think he had a good rookie year. Wasn't that good afterwards. Dealt with a couple of injuries. Then 2 years ago, started to get better. Last year was really, really good. For the Browns, and people are saying, well, they don't have the same D-line as the Browns. It's like the Browns only have really one good D-lineman, so I don't you could say that, but he still was making plays. He was really good in coverage. That's not the D-line doing that.
No.
So yeah, we'll see how it goes. Again, 3 years, $10 million. That's fine for a linebacker. That's about market price. You saved $8 million from cutting Tremaine Edmonds to go to Devin Bush, who was better than him last year. So I think overall, the Kobe Bryant, Devin Bush, I really like those signings. They really haven't made any other splash signings. I doubt they will at this point. Obviously, not much splash left on the market, but it just seems like they're filling in the holes.
Yeah, they got him a D tackle, right? Neville Gallimore, his name is. He's fine. Get something, but again, that's something you probably need to address in the draft. You got Khalif Raymond from the Lions, so Ben Johnson probably getting a guy. I think he's a very good blocker, if I remember correctly. So probably bringing him for veteran blocking help. Because DJ Moore when he was doing blocking, he was very good at it. So
and probably going to be a return man too.
Exactly that too. So get that, get a guy familiar with, and Ben Johnson's familiar with. It doesn't hurt. And then I saw Cam Lewis. So again, just little things. They're being patient. Maybe they make a splash trade. I don't know. I think they're going to try to build it through free agency or through the draft, and make sense. This is not the year you need to go all in just yet. But I would like to see something a little bit more splashy. But there really hasn't the big splashes haven't been crazy. There hasn't been oh my god, that guy went there. It's just that's where we're at. So
yeah, for sure. Who's Cam Lewis?
Let's just see. Cam Lewis, a DB, signed for 2 years. I have a list of everyone that signed for the Bears.
Oh. Okay, I got you. Yeah, that guy's 5'9".
Yeah, trying to get fast.
Yeah.
But yeah, again, it's just more depth, right? All right. Do you want to stick with anything else? Bears people leaving, or do you want to just go NFC North?
I was just gonna do a real quick, like, hey, what did the Bears still need?
Yeah, that too.
This could be draft or free agency or trade or whatever you want to say. They're gonna add to the D line. They have to. They cannot go out with this fucking exact same D lines last year. This is my problem with what they've done so far. Is like, yeah, you've already paid a bunch of guys in the D line. They're already making a lot of money, but like, you're gonna have the same issues you did last year if you just do the same thing. You replaced Kevin Byard and Tremaine Edmonds with Tremaine Edmonds. So, like, you haven't really added a corner. You let what's his name? Nashawn Wright.
Yeah.
You let him leave on like a very cheap deal, like 1 year, $6 million, I think. So your second corner now is a guy that you couldn't start over a guy that you let go for $6 million. Like, so you clearly need a cornerback too. You need another safety. You only have 2 safeties on the roster right now. I think Elijah Hicks re-signed. So you need 2 more safeties at least. You're going to need a center. I can't imagine Bradbury is the answer for long.
His PFF grade's pretty bad. Again, PFF's not end-all be-all, but like he wasn't that elite. Like, say he's average at best.
Yeah. So you still need a center. But other than that, I mean, all you really have to focus on is D-line. Really D-line and secondary, which, like...
Secondary is, I think, easy to obtain in the draft.
Absolutely. And now you have 2 seconds. You have that first. I'm assuming the first is going to go to the D-line, whether that's edge or interior. And then, I guess, just go from there. I mean, you don't really need another wide receiver. Like, if you're fine with Ja'Day Walker and Khalif Raymond, which I assume they are, you don't need another tight end. You don't need any offensive line. You don't need quarterback. Maybe you want to add a running back, but I feel like that's next year thing.
Yeah, I agree. I think, again, I don't love the spot they're in terms of, like, could they have done better? For sure. I think there's definitely some more splashes they could have made. And, again, for seeing the guys leave, like Kevin Byard leave for so cheap or Nashawn Wright leave for, so cheap, it's like, why didn't you throw something out there? I mean, Byard obviously is a little bit different, but, yeah, I don't know. But, again, we'll see. In polls we trust, but you definitely need you need a pass rusher, dude. Like, again, it's going to suck because they're a little bit later in the draft, and most good pass rushers are going to be kind of gone by then, the really elite ones. But I don't know. You need to figure something out.
Yeah.
Again, motivated Dio, I don't know if I trust it. I just don't.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. I mean, I don't trust him either. I didn't want to do a spin zone there, but yeah, they definitely need another edge and interior. Like, I mean, you lose. Not that Andrew Billings had a good year, but he's not re-signed yet. Your interior D line was terrible against the run. You had plenty of opportunity to sign a run stuffing defensive tackle, but you didn't do it. So I don't know. They better fucking add on the D line, or else it's gonna be they're gonna regress. I mean, there's no, unless the offense carries them, which I mean I guess it's possible, but like I can't imagine that the defense gets significantly better.
They said you added people, but it's mostly replacements and maybe slightly better, but even slightly better Tremaine Edmonds. You could have replaced Tremaine Edmonds with Fred Warner. It doesn't matter. Like that defense wasn't going to be elite, So
yeah.
Same with Byard. Like Byard played pretty excellent, honestly. It could have been a little better, but it's not like Byard was bad last year. So replacing him with, we said someone younger and faster, it's gonna be great. But Kevin Byard did lead the NFL in interceptions and takeaways, so not like
that's the thing too. You just reminded me. All 3 of those guys we just mentioned were the three top interception leaders for the team, and you let them all walk. So, like, the only saving grace on your team was you were getting takeaways, and now you took away all the takeaways. So I don't know. It's going to be very interesting how this defense pans out.
Yeah, we'll see. Maybe Dennis Allen has something up his sleeve where he can, coach it up. Probably not.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's a good point. Like, you want even just coach it up, but it's just like getting different guys that fits more of what he wants to do. Like you said, faster at linebacker, you're faster at safety. So we'll see. It's too early to say great or terrible at this point. I mean, I'm leaning bad. But
what do you give the grade? A, B, C, D, E, or E? A, B, C, D, F.
I'd
Why
probably
is
just
E9?
say.
Anyways, people don't talk about that. Why is E9 grade?
I feel like I've heard the reason, but I don't remember.
No, just continue.
I would probably give it maybe like a B minus.
Yeah, I was gonna say B minus C plus. Zach Ryan.
Like I do like that you're going in. If they make no other moves, like I mean, obviously they'll sign some other guys between now and the draft. But if you make no other moves, like I said, you really only have a couple of big holes that you need to fill in the draft, which is good. You don't want to have to rely on rookies. I said you replaced maybe some contracts that you didn't want, which I guess I'm going into next year. It just gives them next year is going to have so much flexibility for them. They're going to have so much cap space. All these guys they can either cut or restructure, like Dio. Like they can get rid of Dio next year. They can get rid of Grady Jarrett next year. Get those contracts off the book. And there's just so much money that they'll have next year. Where that's what I was saying last podcast, where maybe they could do Maxx Crosby and Linderbaum because of next year. So if they set themselves up, that's fine. But like, it's almost feel like you're taking this. I don't want to say you're taking this year off, but like you're just like we're definitely gonna be like our ultra competitive next year.
Yeah, I think again it has to be one of those two, where it's like if you are going to be a little bit off this year, then yeah, you gotta go. It's like we talk about the Blackhawks. Like sooner or later, you guys start spending the money. Obviously, they did a little bit, and you competed, which is great. You know, you made it to the playoffs, all that good stuff. But like, yeah, you can make Caleb Williams' contract's only going to be so good for you got 2 more years until that thing's gonna hammer, or 3 more years, I guess, technically 3 more playing years, before you're in some trouble. So Yeah, and he's going to get probably the biggest contract in the NFL at the time.
Darnell Wright's about to get a bag.
So, yeah, you can franchise tag him, but who knows? Like again, that's still a lot of money, so who knows?
Yeah. You still got 2 years, I guess, with the 5th-year option for him. But
as I say, yeah, Caleb's 3 technically, but either way, we'll see where these guys are at. All right, you want to stick with the NFC North?
Sure.
We can go to Green Bay, where they just did nothing for like 3 days.
The NFC North.
Yeah.
They've done jack shit. It's been awesome.
NFC North as a whole, including the Bears, we're at like a D plus in terms of moves. Yeah, we just decided to punt.
Yeah, pretty much. I guess starting with the Packers. I guess do you have their departures? I feel like
or I don't have departures. I have people they got and they traded for and retained. They lost what's his name? They lost Rashawn. What's his name? The deal.
Rashawn Gary.
That's a great. Yeah, they lost him as a big loss.
Traded him for a 4th, which they said they were going to cut him. It sounds like, so I don't know how they got a 4th for him.
Yeah, I guess that's a good move. They brought in Zaire Franklin from the Colts. Again, they just made moves where it's like, what are we doing here? It's like kind of just like shifting things around. Javon Hargrave they brought in. That's a good move, but not great. Nothing special there.
Yeah, he just got cut from Minnesota like yesterday.
Yeah, exactly. So it's not like it's that special.
Yeah, no, I mean, they really didn't do anything. I mean, even re-signing Sean Ryan is like people were laughing at that. They're like, this is such a big contract for this guy. And then I know they lost Elgton Jenkins.
Nate Hobbs was released. Elton Jenkins released. I don't know who these people are. Some of them, but yeah, that's most of the guys they lost. I mean, they traded Kobe Wooden for Zaire Franklin. So again, they just like kind of shifted things around. Got a little contract help, I guess, but nothing special.
Yeah, they lost Romeo Dobbs as well.
True.
I mean, Packers definitely have gotten worse. There's just no question. They really haven't done anything. Even quarterback wise,
lost Malik Willis. Yeah, lost the man, dude.
So that's good. Don't have
to. Is Quay Walker too?
Yes, I think so.
Not that Quay Walker's super special, but yeah, I think Quay Walker was traded. Maybe I don't know.
No, he did sign somewhere.
Okay. See. So yeah, I mean, a lot of losses there for the Packers. Again, they're in the same boat. Like I said, if you pay Jordan Love or pay Caleb Williams eventually, like, you're gonna have to start making moves like this and pray. Got Sky Moore. Cool.
Sky Moore's not even listed on it. I need a better list. Dude. This shit's not even updated.
I have nothing. I don't have anything departures. I just have CBS updated.
I'm on NFL.com. This shit's fucking whack.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Minnesota. How about what's Minnesota doing at quarterback?
Minnesota. Nothing confirmed, but the short king himself, the esports god Kyler Murray is meeting with them. I think he met with them yesterday or this morning. I guess Thursday morning maybe or Wednesday morning. I'm not sure. But it sounds like they're the favorite to sign him. I really haven't heard any other team that's like been talking to him.
No. No. Kyler Murray's phone is not ringing. Not like Malik Willis's was.
Yeah. So we'll see. I mean, whatever. If they sign Kyler, I mean, I think that's an upgrade to J.J. McCarthy at this point. So I don't know. I mean, Kyler's just. I'm not really sure. Like he never really had a great off his line. He's had weapons, but I don't know. I guess we'll see.
Doesn't scare me necessarily. It's not like I'm like, oh shit, they got Kyler Murray. You know, I mean, obviously probably is an upgrade over J.J. McCarthy, I guess. But like,
yeah. Also,
I think it hurts the Vikings more than anything. Saying you're gonna bench your starting quarterback that you got rid of, or you got rid of, you know, the one of the league almost MVP Super Bowl winner for. So it's like clearly that means you're kind of in a disarray at quarterback.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're the Bears aspect, that's some bullshit the Bears would do, or you know. Start your quarterback and oh, you know, bring in a different guy. He'll learn under him. They never learn under him. It's like kind of if you're not the guy, you're not the guy. It's just at this point.
Yeah.
I think if he kept starting and figured it out, I think he could. But learning under someone and like getting the benching put in thing, it's just a recipe for disaster usually.
No, 100%. Especially a guy that's not really like Kyler Murray has had a couple good years, but not like he's had a lot of success in the NFL necessarily. Doesn't really have playoff experience. You know, so there's only so much you can do as a vet, you know, if you don't actually have the experience.
Maybe they're hoping to get Sam Darnold back. The whole Sam Darnold bump. I don't know.
Yeah.
Veteran guy, bad guy. We'll see.
Hoping Sam Darnold fails his physical.
Yeah, true. Yeah, basically. Anything else the Vikings have done? I mean, really, Tennessee North has done jack shit.
They signed James Pierre. I think he was on the Steelers. And if people point to the PFF grades, but like this dude's barely played, so like he was pretty bad. I think he's had a couple good years, but both those years, like I said, he's only played like a couple hundred snaps out of like probably like 20% snaps only, you know, at most. So, yeah, I mean they just retained guys, but I don't think they added anybody.
Not really. I didn't see anyone. No,
they cut some. Yeah, like I said, they cut some D linemen that they just signed last year. Minnesota is in a bad spot. I'll just say that. Like, I don't know what's going on there. Like you had the issues last year. You fired your GM. I don't know. I don't know what they're trying to do.
So not JJ McCarthy at this point. I think we talk about we believe him a little bit. Like you know you don't want to give up on the guy, but if they're gonna give up on him, like you said, they're kind of screwed. Like the defense isn't a win now defense. Brian Flores is going to be leaving probably next coaching cycle, I'd imagine, if their defense is good again. And, you know, Kevin O'Connell, who knows? Like I'm done with this. You know, like he can get a job anywhere, it seems like, kind of like the Stefanski thing. So if he wanted to leave, he's more than welcome to. Most coaches don't do that, but yeah, like, I don't know. Vikings are in a tough spot. It's like they're going to win now, but not win now.
Yeah. Hot take, I don't think Flores is going to get a head coach job anytime soon.
Really?
I feel like he would have already. I think they're still mad about all the shit that happened in Miami. I mean, he's still suing the NFL. He tried to even interviewed for a different defensive coordinator position. Like, so I don't like. Yeah. I feel like if you're getting set up for head coaching jobs, you're not trying to switch teams. Like, at this moment. Yeah.
No, and I mean, yeah, there's some things I could say, but
I think only one team interviewed him this year. So
which is tough because you're almost guaranteed an interview being the Rooney Rule stuff, which is like crazy. Yeah.
Sure. No.
Like you should be on a list almost forever. I mean, it's always how it always is. It's like Eric Bieniemy got it because he was a black dude. So it was like that's kind of shitty. That if you're not getting any looks, and there's a rule that designated you need to at least get 3 minority interviews. That's tough. It means you're probably not doing there's something wrong with you kind of thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, who knows? Lions again didn't really do shit either. I mean, they signed Teddy Bridgewater. I think I saw Isaiah Pacheco.
Well, Teddy Bridgewater was already on the team though, so it's like
yeah, I forgot that's true. Yeah, they just brought him back. They luck with Dave Montgomery. I guess I forgot that happened. Dave Montgomery going gas.
Yeah, they did trade Dave Montgomery, but then they signed Pacheco, which whatever.
It's the same player as Gibbs, but worse. Way worse.
yeah, pretty much. At least it's a guy that is used to having some guy take his touches.
Yeah, he's not selfish.
Yeah. Signed Rock Yassin. I don't know if he's good. I doubt it. He only signed for $4 million, so I'm assuming not. Like, he's had good years in the NFL. Like, I remember he was on the Raiders for a year. He was pretty good as their number one. That was a couple years ago. And then the big man, the GOAT,
Larry, dude.
Borum.
Larry, dude. Larry's legend.
I saw some analyst was like, with the addition of Larry Borum, does that mean Penny Sewell's going to move to left tackle? It's like, you cannot be signing Larry Borum to be a starter, right?
No, dude. To take Penny Sewell's role too, or like I guess moving back over. I don't know, dude. I mean, they lost what's his name too, right? Decker.
Yeah,
they had some contract. Yeah, because they had a contract dispute. So like, yeah, Lions are also in disarray. The whole NFC North. I mean, we talked about it kind of last year, where it's like, oh, they're looking up. Who knows? Like, things are starting to look down for some of these teams, which is good for the Bears if they can look up as well, because they're looking stagnant. But
yeah.
It doesn't seem like these teams, like, I mean, Cade Mays is the biggest signing for the Lions. I don't even know who that is, really. Like, cool.
Right. It's a center. Like,
yeah.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, center's got bags this offseason.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Drew Dahlman helped everyone, probably.
Drew Dahlman's like, I'm going to set the market for the slightly, I don't want to say slightly good. He was definitely above average, but what center should get paid and then dip, you know.
Yeah. Like, oh man, these guys can retire this fast. Let's sign them all.
Yeah, I guess it also helps that Tyler Linderbaum signed for a shit ton of money.
Yeah. Didn't someone else retire too? Like that was like a lineman center or something. Right now, did someone on the Lions retire? I forget. Someone like retired. I thought someone recently. No, that was I know past Lions retired, but I think someone else quit. It was like, I'm done.
This year?
I thought so. Maybe not. Maybe it was just Dahlman. But either way, Lions, nothing there. We can move over. We're kind of going a little slow, so let's keep hitting big hitters.
All right, big hitters.
NFC East. Anyone? Giants signed some people, I think, right?
Oh yeah.
Cowboys, I got nothing. Cowboys signed just jack shit. Cowboys are kind of just moping around, so they're not doing anything. Giants
have been active.
Giants have been
big time active.
Yeah.
Giants big time active.
Yeah.
A lot of Ravens.
Yeah. Throw a bear in there.
Yeah. Isaiah. Yeah. They signed Tremaine Edmonds, which it was expected. They said they were interested in a trade. I never understand when it's like, we can't trade this guy, we're gonna cut him, and then another team just signs him for like a similar contract. It's like, you couldn't get a seventh for him, or anything. Like, I don't know.
Like, hey, I got this team calling. They're gonna give me a seventh. Would you give me your seventh? And just like lie.
Yeah. So whatever. They signed Jeremy Edmonds. Cool. I guess they needed a linebacker. They signed Isaiah Likely. Cool. Good. I guess. Yeah. I mean, it'll be nice to see him actually play, maybe, but we'll see with Harbaugh.
True.
And then Patrick Ricard from the Ravens to be fullback. Is Patrick Ricard like? I don't even know. I feel like he's been in the NFL. I don't know how long he's been in the NFL.
Yeah,
I don't know if he's 40 or if he's like
28.
Yeah, right. Right. Like, he got mixed in with like the use checks and shit.
I feel like he was blocking for Ray Rice back in the day.
Right. Yeah. So I don't know. This guy seems like he's very old.
I don't know if he's that good, dude. I feel like people talk about the use checks more, or the other guy, like CJ Ham. No one's really. I mean, you hear his name obviously because they say he's done it for so long, but no one's like, oh, Patrick Ricard. Dude, that guy's still bringing the heat at fullback.
Yeah, no, Patrick Ricard. I mean, he is good.
He's only 31. That's crazy.
That's why I was like, I feel like I thought he was in the league 35. Earlier.
I thought he'd be much older.
Yeah, no, I mean, he's good. I mean, there's only a certain amount of fullbacks, so it's like every fullback that actually contributes just seems good, you know? So he does contribute.
He's AP1, AP2, Pro Bowlers last 6 years, all pro.
Yeah. Just a massive human. For a fullback, especially. Like,
massive, also agile. It's tough. Tough combo. Sign Jason Sanders, dude. Bring in Jason. Jason.
Hell yeah.
What else they retained?
They just re-signed Jermaine Illuminor, which was a pretty good contract for him, honestly. Only $13 million a year, which he's definitely getting up there as like a better right tackle. Evan Neal, they re-signed. Haha, that's funny. Who cares? He sucks. But
also hates Giants fans, I think. Right?
Yeah, the other re-signings don't really matter.
No. But yeah, they're active. I mean, the Giants seem like they're in a not win now spot, but they're building up, which is good for the Giants. If you're a Giant fan, I would be excited because I mean, if Jackson Dart is the guy who looks really good, and you get Malik Neighbors back and Scadaboo back, I think that team is filling a lot of holes, which is what you want.
Yeah, for sure. They'll definitely be way more competitive this year, which I thought they were, again, I feel like I've said this for 2 years, like, I feel like their roster is better than, like, perception, but
yeah.
I think for sure this year, a different coach, like, you have the direction you want to go in, like, they should be.
They're a dark horse team. They're a dark horse wildcard team. I feel like.
Yeah.
I mean, even like if the Eagles haven't done shit, and the Eagles, I feel like if they lose AJ Brown, who knows what's going on with that? We'll talk about them now. But like I could see them competing with the Eagles or the Cowboys. And, I mean, I don't know if they're there yet, but like it's not far fetched. I don't think they would, but like if you told me that the Giants win the division, I'd be like, yeah, NFC East is crazy. Who knows?
Yeah, no, I mean, it's not out of the question. Like you said, Washington could be good or bad.
All teams beat up on each other. You never know, like with division games.
Yeah. So tell me, what did the Eagles do? Nothing?
Nothing, dude. They signed, is it Rick Woolen? I don't know who that is even.
Tyreek Woolen, yeah.
Yeah, and then Johnny Munt. Brought in Johnny Munt. So again, Eagles aren't doing anything. I think they lost. They brought Jordan Davis back. I think on the contract, re-signed him. I think they gave like a big contract to a punter. I remember seeing. I remember something about punters. Those punter talk. Yeah.
I know a punter got like the
4 years, $14 million.
Yeah, probably. I think he might have been the biggest punter contract ever.
Yeah, they set the market for the punter, so good for him. But yeah, I don't know what the Eagles are doing. I think there's kind of, like I said, Tyreek Woolen is fine, but nothing special. I don't know.
Yeah, they've definitely gotten worse. But, I mean, that's just the product of the beast. Like, they've gone so many years with, like, circumventing the cap, which they still can do. Like, I've heard they're still in on Maxx Crosby, so I'm not really sure.
I think Maxx Crosby has a scary defense.
Yeah, but we'll see. I mean, they just always seem to be able to get guys on the team somehow.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to compete still. They're still going to be one of the favorites probably in the NFC, especially to keep AJ Brown, but who knows? I don't know what's going on there, so who knows? Yeah. Commanders do anything? I don't think so. I didn't hear a lick about the Commanders. They've done a lot. Okay.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, they signed. I remember seeing Laramie Tunsil. They brought back Laramie Tunsil for 2 years, which is fine. Like, you might as well, right, if you traded things. Marcus Mariota back, Andrew Weiler back, Tress Way back, Jake Moody back, dude. The Moody Man. They found their guy.
You missed Treylon Burks.
I did miss Treylon Burks. That's true. Yeah, I don't give a shit about Treylon Burks. Who knows? Maybe he can put it together. Is it year 10? Can he put it together, dude? People are starting to wonder. Anything else that I don't really care about? I mean, Amik Robinson, like, I don't know. Kayvon Chason, people talked about.
Yeah, I mean, Nick Cross is good safety. I kind of wanted the Bears to get him to pair with Kobe Bryant. That didn't happen. Leo Chenal is a decent linebacker. I mean, Adafe Owe, I mean, that's a fucking giant contract.
They've what, 25?
To him. So, yeah, obviously they've gotten better as a team, I would say, but I don't know. I still don't love them. It doesn't really matter.
They're old still, so it's like tough. It depends what Genius does. So, NFC West. You want to go there?
Oh, we missed the Cowboys.
Oh, we did miss the boys. The boys didn't do shit. I talked about the boys at the beginning. I think they did nothing.
I was like sitting on the Dallas thing, and then you kept going to like the different deals.
They signed Jalen Thompson. It's a good pick. They're a good signing. But.
Yeah, they did make a trade. They traded Osa Digizua to the 49ers for a third-round pick. Kind of wanted the Bears to do that move. They really needed a guy in the interior that could rush the passer, which I feel like that would have been a good fit. But $20 million a year, I don't know if the Bears wanted to stomach that.
They also traded for Rashawn Gary, right? I think the Cowboys did. Cowboys just in love with trading the Packers now?
I guess so.
From their partner, dude? Partner for life?
Yeah. They're like, this deal line didn't work for the Packers. Let's see if it works for us, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's get everyone but like. So I don't know. So they retained. I think the franchise tag George Pickens. I think he's okay with it. I don't know. We'll see. Probably won't report. I think they gave a tender to Aubrey, I saw, and then that's all I really care about in this team.
Yeah. All right. Would you say NFC South?
Yeah, let's do South. Let's do South. Let's do South.
All right. I'll give you the New Orleans Saints.
Saints are active. What? I thought they were active. No.
No. They've made a couple big signings, but then not a lot. So they signed Travis Etienne, which is big. I would assume that means I don't know what's gonna happen with Kamara. He was already pretty much toast. They signed. Oh no, maybe this was. I think this was the punter. It was Ryan Wright. Dude,
same deal though. They both got 4 years, 14.
I swear the one was like a 3-year deal, like 12 million. So we'll see it when it come up. But you got no fan, whatever. Yeah. You signed a guard, David Edwards. He's okay. Caden Ellis again, linebacker. I feel like there was like a decent amount of just like good, not great linebackers on the market. I guess that's just like the linebackers in general in the NFL. There's not a lot of great ones left. Like the linebacker position has really died. I feel like.
I feel like everyone's either like safety or like corner or line or edge rusher.
Yeah, which this could be the draft for to reset the linebackers in the NFL. But Saints have gotten better, but not. I won't say significantly better.
Sure. Okay, we can move to. Do you want to move to Atlanta?
Sure.
Atlanta, they're active. So they get rid of Tyler Algier, Bijan. That's their guy. Which is, if you're Bijan, you feel like you're falling out of hell. I think, right, a little bit. Right. You're like, okay, I don't have this guy who's just gonna vulture stuff for me.
Yeah, I mean, if you listen to Kevin Stefanski, it's like, how can we get Bijan the ball? Like, we can't get him the ball every play.
Like, he's going to try. Yeah. He's going to Nick Chubb the shit out of him. Retained Kyle Pitts, Jahan Dotson. I think they brought in, who else? Nick Folk, Austin Hooper. They brought in Tua. Tua found his home. Brought in the GOAT, dude. What are they doing there? Do they have Kirk Cousins, Tua, and Michael Penix on the same team now?
Kirk Cousins is not on the team. They cut him. Well, June 1st cut, so I guess he's technically on the team, but not really.
Imagine that, dude. Kirk Cousins, Tua, and them all on the team. Love that for them.
Hey, double lefties? I don't hate that move, I guess.
Yeah, true. Yeah, you gotta get your scout guy being lefty too. You need that for sure. Get everyone seeing lefties. You gotta have it. So yeah, maybe that's. I feel like they did that on purpose, but yeah, I don't know. Tua, a sad contract.
Yeah, no, makes sense.
No, it doesn't. Case Keenum got more than this.
Well, here's the thing. It's going to be the same thing for Kyler Murray. He's going to sign for $0. It's the same thing that happened with Russell Wilson, where he signed for $0. Where it's like they're already getting paid for this year. Like,
sure.
How much is the Tua getting paid this year? $40 million, like already. I think that's part of the reason. Like I said, I think that's going to happen with Kyler Murray as well, where you're going to see him get a 1-year deal for like $2 million.
Mm-hmm. That's a good point.
So that's the only reason. If it was just like he's a free agent, it was a 1-year deal. Like this would be like they'd be getting clowned up the fucking wazoo for this.
You still should be. I don't know. Falcons. I feel like are just treading water here and seeing what they can do with a new coach.
Yeah, which is like. The team is decent, like, on paper.
Who talking about? Yeah, we believe in the Falcons still.
Yeah, obviously it hurts you lose your fucking first-round pick that you traded this year's first-round pick for, but...
yeah, it's tough.
It's besides the point.
Panthers, or you want to go to the Bucks?
I will go to the Panthers. Panthers made probably the biggest signing of free agency, maybe not. Jalen Phillips... coming, I guess, from the Eagles, from the Dolphins. What did the Eagles trade for him to get him? A 4th-round pick?
I think
third-round pick?
3rd or 4th, yeah.
They're going to get a 3rd-round pick back. So it's like, this is why I don't understand why like teams don't just do that. Like, I don't get it. Because this happens. So, whatever. They still signed on 4 years, $120 million. That's a shit ton of money. Obviously not all guaranteed, but... for Jalen Phillips, who's been injury prone, He's obviously a good player. Like, he made a giant impact for the Eagles when he joined them. The problem is just, like, can you trust him to stay on the field? And can you trust him to be great like that he was on the Eagles, which have a great defense? Like, I don't know. I think it's like you have to make this move. Like, you have to get somebody for your team, but, like, still a little bit of an overpay.
Yeah, I like the move in terms of, like, you got to bring someone in. You have to show your team you want to win. I think, and, like, again, he's probably the best edge rusher on the market that wasn't, trading for. So, I think you take the risk. I mean, 4 years isn't like you're committing too much, but it is, again, it's in lines probably, like I said, they might probably have an opt out after 3 years. It lines up with Bryce Young. Like, let's try to get something. We, competed last year. We won the division. Let's go for it again. So, yeah, I don't hate it.
Yeah. They also signed Devin Lloyd, which is probably the number one linebacker. So, they got the number one edge and number one linebacker in free agency. For a decent deal. True. Mr. Big Hands himself.
True.
Yeah.
But Devin Lloyd.
Yeah. Devin Lloyd, obviously very good linebacker. Really not most to say. I mean, $15 million a year. Like, that was just what Tremaine Edmonds was getting for the Bears, pretty much. So, I mean, again, good move. I think their defense got significantly better, and you already were a playoff team last year. So, I think now you can focus on maybe going more offense in the draft again, maybe getting another receiver, bolstering. I want to say boosting up the O-line, bolstering the O-line, and go from there. But defense still needs work. I mean, it's still not a great defense.
No. I mean, it's still, again, they're doing the right moves, I think. It's just that you're trying to compete. You're doing your best, so I don't hate it without going too far into it. All right, Buccaneers.
I forgot the Buccaneers existed.
Yeah, no, I did too. I only know that because Mike Evans left, so Mike Evans going to the Rams, right? The Rams?
Yep.
It was the Rams? Yeah. So Mike Evans
goes not the Rams. Sorry, 49ers.
49ers, sorry. I know it was that division. All right, yeah. So Mike Evans goes to the 49ers. If you're a Bucky Irvin fantasy owner, are you worried? They bring in Kenneth Gainwell, and then they retain Sean Tucker on like a decently big deal for a third-string running back at $4 million.
I'm not worried. Here's the thing: where Kenneth Gainwell, he's good. Is he though? Like if you were like last year, like they're signing Kenneth Gainwell, he would be like, who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
It was Kenneth Gainwell had such a good year receiving, which is basically what Rachaad White was doing anyway for you. So I feel like they just replaced Rachaad White. Sean Tucker, whatever, like $3.5 million contract. I don't know. That's just fine. I feel like. So I don't think I wouldn't be worried if I'm a Bucky Irving owner, because he's definitely way better than these guys. I would say.
Yeah. Sure, he is definitely better than Kenneth Gainwell and Sean Tucker. Sean Tucker, pretty sick. Sean Tucker, 1 game a year. Give it to me.
He's pleased with that.
Drew. They brought in Alex Anzalone, which I'm happy they did, because I heard the Bears might bring him in, and I hate Alex Anzalone, so kind of happy to go to the Bears.
Yeah, for sure.
Alex Anzalone's kind of scumbag.
I was definitely worried a little bit, actually, as well, that they were going to get him. All right, NFC West time. NFC West loves to make moves.
Yeah, NFC West full in.
We'll just start with the Rams, because fuck the Rams. They're so good, man. Like, can you just stop doing this? They basically needed to revamp their secondary. They traded for Trent McDuffie, which we did talk about.
Yep.
But they gave him a fucking hella big deal.
Hella, dude, that's tough. That's
I know.
That's
I know. And I was like, when's the last time you've heard me say hella?
Yeah. No,
so yeah, I mean, $31 million a year for a cornerback, number one in the NFL for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, he's a good corner. He's top 5 corner, whatever. But then you go out and then also sign Jalen Watson from the Chiefs. So you just took their corners. I don't know if the Chiefs expected to re-sign Jalen Watson or what, but yeah, I signed him to a big deal. So they really didn't have many holes. Like, they didn't have a lot of guys leaving necessarily.
No, you still have Devontae, you still have Puka, you still have Matt Stafford. So like, I don't know. You still
you already re-signed most of your O-line last year. Your D-line is mainly guys on rookie contracts. Plus
2 first-round draft picks.
Plus 2 first-round draft picks. Fuck, dude. The Rams are winning the Super Bowl. Like I don't know.
They have to be favorites, right? And they signed Cam Curl, then they bring Cam Curl back on a decently, $12 million a year of safety. It's like, and Cam Curl's not the best, but bringing guys like him and Tyler Higbee back, or like, you bring those guys back, it helps. So I think, and I also think teams now know that the Rams are probably the favorite, and players are like, oh, maybe I'll go there. Like some of these supplemental players where it's like you can get quick $5-7 million deals and kind of fill out your roster before the draft. Also helps to get depth, So, Rams are looking good. Rams win Super Bowl. Sean McVay, Matt Stafford retired off to the sunset, hopefully.
And Devontae Adams too.
Devontae Adams for sure, and Puka.
Actually, Devontae Adams stayed 1 year so that you have the contract on the books, so that they can't just completely revamp everything.
They're good enough where they have to have a higher draft pick too. That's not a complete tank. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And then I guess we'll bounce to the 49ers.
Yep.
We mentioned a couple of their moves already. Traded for Osa Digizua, signed Mike Evans. Just those 2 moves alone, I think, is significant for them. I mean, Mike Evans, they needed a wide receiver. They had no way they could rely on last year.
Brandon Ayuk fucked him.
Yeah, Brian Ayuk just, I don't even know, driving past the stadium, fucking flipping them off for some reason. They gave him a shit ton of money, then he's like, fuck you, for some reason.
Yeah.
Obviously, Kittle's hurt too, so they needed a guy. And then
Tungus.
Yeah, they did. I don't know what I just did. It felt like I just knocked my fucking pinky out of the joint, and then it went back in.
Don't say podcasting's not a physical sport. We're beaten, broken. George Kittle, Alex on the list now, dude. It's tough.
Yeah.
How is Mike Evans' hamstring going to hold up with the substation?
That's a great question. That is a phenomenal question. Poorly, I would imagine.
It can't be. He had to look into that.
He's got to insure his hamstring, right?
Yeah. Do you do both hamstrings, just the one that you always injure, the right one? Do you think, you got both hamstrings?
Maybe you go with the left one first, and you're like, this one's not hurt. They accept that. Yeah. And then you're like, well, we're doing left one.
Let's one too.
That's a lot of risk. It's like, hey. Anyway, but yeah, San Francisco got better, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they really lost anyone of significance that I
can
think of.
Again, you're just bringing back guys. You're hoping you get healthy, and hopefully you can stay healthy. Again, this team was so decimated last year in the playoffs that if you can get somewhat healthy, we'll see.
Yeah.
Seahawks.
And then Seahawks have not signed anybody.
Have not signed a soul. It was them and the Packers, and then I think, like I said, Packers finally made some moves. Seahawks just said, "Now we're punting on this shit."
Eagles. It was like 4 teams had made a deal from ended Tuesday. Then the Eagles made one. Packers made one. There might be another team, but yeah, Seahawks have not made a deal outside of their own guys. They did lose a lot of guys too.
They lost Kobe. They lost the other safety you talked about, or corner. It's lost Terry Woolen. Again, not great, but losing people. I don't know. Lost Kenneth Walker. I don't know. Maybe the Seahawks forgot the season started. I don't they're like, oh shit, free agency's going on. We've just been partying.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Because you lost Kenneth Walker. We don't have to say the teams, but you lost Tyreek Woolen, who we talked about. Rashid Shaheed signed with a team, I believe.
No, I think he went back.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, for a big deal. 3 years for 51.
Oh, gotcha. For some reason, I thought he went to the Bills. I don't know why. It makes no sense. But yeah,
he fits there.
So I think they lost some other. Yeah, I think they lost a couple other guys in defense. So it just happens when you're a Super Bowl champion. It's good for the NFL, I guess. They get worse, but I guess we can move on.
Yeah.
To the fan favorite Arizona Cardinals.
Fan favorite? Who? What fan of this podcast is a fan of the Cardinals?
Fan favorite.
Yeah, okay.
Some fans are their favorite.
Yeah, true. Cardinals. What are the Cardinals doing? Who's their quarterback? The Gardner?
I've heard that Jacoby Brissett will be the starter next year. I don't know if that's for sure, but that's what I heard. Yeah, I don't know. I can't see a reason why, unless you just know you're tanking. And if you're tanking, you might as well trade some guys. Like, I did hear Josh Sweat's on the block, who just signed last year. I guess he requested a trade. That's what I heard, but
yeah. You bring Tyler Algier in, like, why?
Restructure James Conner's contract.
James Conner for life, dude. Hell yeah.
James Conner's like, James Conner's making like $1.5 million this year, $2 million. Yeah, so basically, like, you're not playing. Like, that's unfortunate for him, but
yeah, you wish that upon him. People forget that. I signed Isaac. I don't know. Is this Samalo? That's a pretty big deal. But yeah, I think they're just making moves like they have to get somewhere, get like the minimum area, and like, okay, we'll just live here and be the worst team in our division by far.
Yeah, like, unless the coaching changes something, I can't imagine that this team wins more than 5 games.
No, I mean, Jacoby Brissett, like, just saving the team somehow. But again, how much can that last? Like, Jacoby Brissett's not hitting that turnaround.
Michael Wilson stocks though up, big time up.
Michael Wilson's gonna get. Yeah.
Michael Wilson might have the most yards in the NFL next year.
Full year of Michael Wilson with Jacoby Brissett's gonna be unreal, dude. Especially just losing to the Rams and the 49ers for the whole game. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So all right, think about
NFC West. Still gonna be. I was gonna say NFC West. Summing up, NFC West probably the winners of the NFC free agency and gonna be still dominant. So
yeah. All right, let's bounce. Like you said, let's get this shit going. AFC North, I guess, starts with the Steelers. So, trade for Michael Pittman for pretty cheap. I don't know the exact details.
I like that trade. I like that trade for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it makes sense for both teams for moves that happened. But so you get him. You signed Jamel Dean, who's good, coming from Buccaneers. Signed Rico Dowdle. So I guess you got Warren and Dowdle now, which is decent.
Yeah.
I guess that's like those are like 2 guys where I'm like, if this is my starter, I'm fine with it, but like definitely could upgrade. But if you have 2 of them,
yeah, true. Yeah, it's like Madden. Like, I just waited. You know, we'll get next year. We'll get a running back. So yeah, I think they're just kind of. Again, I don't know. It's all on like what the hell is Aaron Rodgers going to do. I think that's kind of the real question here.
Yeah, they really haven't done much else outside of that.
They can't. Like, I feel like there's like, well, I don't know. If Aaron Rodgers doesn't come, you're not going to sign guys. Like, guys don't want to sign there probably either. Like, why?
That's a good point.
Even Michael Pittman's probably like, well, what the fuck? Like, I hope it's Aaron Rodgers. I hope it's not some Joe Schmo.
Well, to be fair, he did re-sign. Like, he signed an extension.
That's what I'm saying.
I guess he didn't give a fuck.
Yeah, he probably got the money. He's like, oh, hell yeah. Brought back Cameron Hayward, too. He can feed his family. That's good.
Yeah, I know.
16 million
when I saw the deal come in, too, I was like, this is crazy. They're just giving this man money. He complained, and then it worked.
Yeah, they're like, man, maybe his family is starving, dude.
Yeah, he's a big man. You know, we don't know what his family looks like.
But yeah, again, it's not to Samuel. It's not like they're just kind of kicking the can down the road. I mean, they're going to be okay. I think they're... Honestly, if you're them, like, you kind of hope Aaron Rodgers doesn't come back, and, like, let's figure some shit out here. Aaron Rodgers coming back, what does it do for you? You win the division? Maybe?
Right.
Like, Super Bowl contender? Again...
9-8?
Basically, yeah, literally. Like, I don't know. Again, last year was your hope. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not really sure. Like, their defense has just gotten so old at this point, and it's like...
It's like, dude, could you trade TJ Watt for 2 first-rounders? I think you could. Like, why just fucking send it?
Yeah, and I've been hearing that they're not going to get a quarterback in the draft, which, I mean, makes sense where they are, but like you said, what are you going to do going forward? Like, this team isn't going to win this year, and you're making moves for older guys. Like, I don't really get it. I don't get it.
But I can go to Ravens for one. Oh, guys, house?
I was going to say, I feel like some of these organizations where they're like, people like give these organizations so much credit for their success over the years have not been that great recently. like them, like the team we're going to talk about, Baltimore. Which, whatever, they did what they needed to do. I guess for signing Trey Hendrickson, but they lost a shit ton of guys too.
Yeah, I mean, losing Tyler Linderbaum's huge.
They lost
Massive.
like a bunch. Draymond Jones in the defense, a defensive line that wasn't that good to begin with. I guess John Simpson's okay as a guard. He needed to fill that hole. Jalen Hawkins had a good year. I'm surprised he signed for that little 2 years, $10 million. But they already had safeties, so like I don't really know. Like I still think Baltimore's a good team. Like they have a really good roster and everything. But like they've gotten significantly worse, I would say, just from all the guys that left. Like even adding Trey Hendrickson, it's like Trey Hendrickson's a good player. He's a very good pass rusher, but the big problem with the line was that they couldn't stop the run. So well, you didn't fix that problem.
No, it's like Roquan's helping run game very much at all. So like, yeah, their linebacking core is pretty limited. Obviously, Roquan is your number one guy, and you pay a lot of money to, but he's been pretty bad, honestly. Like, to make highlights, but that's about it. Yeah. So I don't know. Ravens are kind of the same boat. It's like I think that division is the most volatile in terms of like I think that's whoever it's up for grabs, but I don't think whoever wins that division's a threat.
Right. I guess bounce to the team that could win the division. Bengals. I don't know. They bolster their defense. I don't really care. Like signed Boye Mafe. He's fine for $20 million a year. I feel like they might regret that.
That's a lot.
Yeah, and then Brian Cook, safety, pretty good safety, but again, like you see the other safety deals where it's like you could have got other guys for cheaper. And then Jonathan Allen, who just got cut as well from the Vikings. So, like, I don't know. Like, that's all they did.
Your offensive line's still garbage, too. So, it's like your offensive line's still trash. You lost, your best, one of the better D ends in the league. And, like, I don't know. I don't know where you're going to be at. Your defense is still bad. Your offensive line's still bad. Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase. And
well, I guess we should preface it. Like, free agency's not over, right? Like,
no.
All these teams could make other moves, but at this point, it's like the top guys, most of them are gone. Like there's not really many high-end guys.
Jaquan Brisker is in the top 10 list these days.
Right. So, I guess the last team, the Browns.
Come on, let's keep it going, dude.
The Browns, they signed Ellis and Zion Johnson. Cool. They boosted their O-line. That's good.
Yeah.
They still need probably 2 more offensive linemen. Oh no, they signed the trade for Tyus Howard. So
True.
I guess maybe just one more O lineman, and they should be okay.
I think they're doing it right. I mean, get your O line figured out, but yeah, I don't know. Like,
no, for sure. I think that's what you gotta do. I mean, especially if you're gonna stick with these the rookies from last year. You have a young offense. Get defense is okay with Myles Garrett just doing everything for you for now. So. And I think they have extra draft pick this year because of the trade for.
Yeah, I think so. I think they got comp.
They made with the Jaguars last year.
Yeah.
So they could be making moves. They just really got to get out of Deshaun Watson's contract at some point. They fucking restructured it again, which. At some point, just fucking eat it and like get on with it. Like I think, like in 2 years, they have to pay like $80 million or something on the cap. It's like, crazy. Dude, like what the fuck?
Yeah, so just taking the chin, dude. And this would be the year to do it. Like you're not competing, dude.
For sure. Whatever. All right, AFC East.
Oh, the East. Oh, we do East next, or we do South next? Oh, let's do East. Let's do East. AFC East. Let's give it the East. AFC Beast. Patriots.
All right.
Patriots.
All right. What did they got for me?
What's this called? They signed Romeo Doubs. We talked about that. He went from the Packers to the Patriots. They got. It's really. I mean, Elijah Vera Tucker added. They traded away, like you said, Bradbury. I don't know. It's like they're kind of in the mixture. Like they're surviving, but not doing anything crazy. Got Kevin Byard, which was the $9 million only, so that's a good deal. But yeah, I think the Patriots they're doing fine. Like I don't think they're doing anything crazy, but nothing bad. Like I think these moves are good, but they're not like leveraging their team they already spent a lot of money last year in free agency, so I think they're kind of weaning off and trying to get some more draft picks than anything.
Yeah, makes sense.
Again, you were one game away from you in the Super Bowl, so so it's not like you. I don't think you need to overreact too much. Obviously, don't rely on it like the Commanders did. Don't bring in a bunch of old guys and try to do something, but just make smart moves.
Yeah. Bills obviously traded for DJ Moore, so that was a big need for them. They just signed Bradley Chubb yesterday or Wednesday, which it's like I can't tell if I like the contract or dislike it. It's like 3 years, $43.5 million, which is like on the surface it sounds like a lot, but for a pass rusher, is it really? I mean, the Bears are paying Dio.
Yeah,
so
that's what I kept saying. I was like, did Dio ruin the edge market? I was gonna say that when we were talking about the summer. It feels like yeah, I don't know. Like Dio's contract, no one's even close to that. It feels like in any of these guys.
Yeah. Whatever. So I mean, it's two areas of need. I mean, Joey Bosa was good for him last year at the beginning, but he fell off so hard at the end of the year. So they really needed to get someone that can be consistent for him. So can Chubb be consistent for him? Doubt it, but hey, you never know.
Yeah, keep adding a bunch of guys. They retained Connor McGovern and Dawson Knox too. Was the big other two notes I had. Like those are, you got to bring them back. I mean, Connor McGovern I think was poor as well, but I don't know. Signed him to a big contract, 4 years, 52. So we'll see.
Connor McGovern's good.
Yeah, I think he's he's fine, but again, the center market's just so expensive. It's like you gotta get your guys. I guess if you have one that you know and you trust, you pick him back up.
Yeah.
Let's get to. I want to go. We'll go with the Dolphins, and then we'll go with the most exciting team.
All right, Dolphins. Obviously signed Malik Willis. I guess. Whatever. It's pretty cheap for a starting quarterback. I mean, around 22.5 a year, it looks like. So you probably could just go this year. If he's not good, you could look at the draft next year and then just get rid of him. It's really not that big of a deal. They really haven't done anything else.
No, that's why I said let's get them out of the way.
But to be fair, yeah, it was like you cut all these guys. You have so much cap that it just had to be eaten this year. I'm just surprised Malik Willis signed with them, to be honest. I know he has the connections. Sorry.
No, I was going to say, no, you're good. I was going to say it kind of sucks for him, but continue, because he has the connections.
Yeah, I mean, he has the connections. I mean, Green Bay guys are the coach and the GM now, so obviously they saw him, they wanted him. But if I was him, it's like, this year's going to suck ass. So
yeah, and you can be blamed, too. It's like you stake your career on... You probably have one more chance at revitalizing. Maybe not. Maybe you have two more. But this is one of your probably biggest chances. You got to you could have picked the Vikings. You could have picked other places. It's like I don't know. I'd rather be on the Cardinals in terms of they have weapons at least. If you could have made it on there possibly. So I don't know. Yeah, it sucks. Like you said, you're banking on it. But I don't know. I don't know why he'd go there. But who knows?
Yeah. All right. Now we could bounce to the Jets.
Dude, what a move from the Jets here. The Jets are just trading for Geno, bringing Geno back, dude.
Great move.
Yeah.
I mean,
Geno
it's
round two?
it's literally cost of nothing. I think it was 6-7 swap or something.
It was nothing.
That's too much. And the Raiders are paying his entire salary, basically. Yeah. So you're getting him for nothing as your starting quarterback, I guess. Obviously, I don't think he's going to be good. I'm surprised you wanted to go back to the Jets, to be honest with you. But I guess at this point, you'll take what you can get as a starter. Yeah,
they want me, actually? They're trading for me? Yeah, you take it. I trade for Minka. I think they gave up nothing for him either, which is... If you're the Dolphins, I think the Dolphins traded for him more, didn't they? Didn't the Dolphins just trade for him last year?
Dolphins traded Jalen Ramsey for him straight up, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, and then they just traded him for a bag of a 7th round pick, I think it was.
Yeah. Again, I think part of it's probably getting rid of money.
Sure.
But whatever. Minka, he had a better year last year, I would say, but I don't know. I feel like he's a little overrated.
Yes.
For what he is. Like, he was really good at some point, but like people haven't caught on that he's regressed like significantly.
Yeah, he just kills Nick Chubb's knees. Everything else they retained. Yeah, Breece Hall franchise tagged. I mean, kind of other guys, and then they signed some. Joseph Asai, which is a big signing. $12 million there. Demario Davis still playing football.
I don't understand. How is Demario Davis getting a 2-year, $22 million contract? Dude's ancient.
Dude, name, dude, just live on the legacy of the name. It's like Cameron Jordan. Cameron Jordan probably gets the exact same contract, probably more.
Oh, God, I hope not. Whoever signs him,
Probably.
please don't be the Bears, unless it's for like $3 million.
Is he a free agent right now?
Mm-hmm.
He'll probably go back to the Saints for something cheap somehow.
No, I don't think the Saints. They basically said they don't want. They're not signing.
Yeah, Saints like that stinky, dude.
They're like, we can't do this again.
Yeah, we can't. We fool us once, I don't know about Dylan Parham. I don't know if he's good. David. It's like okay.
Yeah.
Like these are good. I mean, again, Nation Wright is a big one we talked about. Like it's good. I mean, I think they're doing the right things, getting things moving, but I don't know.
Not even as much as I said, dude. Up to $5.5 million.
Yeah,
like,
$3 million basically, which is nothing.
Whatever.
Like how many people are signing here for $3 million? Like that's like a Tua contract almost.
Yeah. Yeah. Good for him, I guess. Yeah. Whatever. Got some money.
All right. AFC South. We talking about? We haven't.
No. Who do you want to start with? Let's start with Colts.
Colts, yeah. I think Colts are the most exciting. They trade away Michael Pittman. We said already. Alec Pierce, right? Got signed by them.
Yeah. Alec Pierce got a bag.
Yeah, we talked about. We said about 20. I think we were saying 2025. He got 28. Was it?
29.
Yeah, he got paid. Good for him.
Yeah. And then Daniel Jones also. Oh, yeah. No, it was funny because someone pointed out, it was like, they re-signed him like 2 minutes after the free agency window opened, or the tampering period opened. Mm-hmm. And it was like, if they signed him 5 minutes prior, no, it would be Alec Pierce signed for this. But it was like, now that he's signed, it was the biggest free agent contract to a wide receiver. It's like, all right.
Yeah.
Did they do that on purpose? Probably.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
A little ego boost for him.
Yeah. And then the talk was didn't want to sign because they wasn't sure about the quarterback, and then Daniel Jones resigns for a fucking massive bag too. Like,
yeah, they put the retainment thing on him, right? The retainment tag, and then they're like, let's just give him a 2-year bag.
I don't get it. Who was offering him this contract?
You think so? Yeah, no one's swooping in and giving $44 million to an injured Daniel Jones.
No, absolutely not. Colts are just, I don't know, man. It was. I think I'm done with the Colts. Like
Chris Ballard masterclass, dude.
Chris Ballard probably the one that was talking shit about the Ravens GM because he wanted. I heard they were like the next in line to get.
Crosby,
what's his name? Yeah. No, not Crosby.
Oh, Linderbaum? No.
Trey
Henderson. Yeah,
Hendrickson. And then Hendrickson signs with the Ravens. They're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, no one's
you already had a pass rusher. This is bullshit.
No one's ever trading with him again.
Yeah.
Maybe we can give him back and motivate Dio. Give him back, dude. Run him back.
Yeah.
We'll take anyone. Okay, Texans. We got Reed Blankenship. Bringing him over, dude. Splitting up the White Hope in Philadelphia. Braden Smith signed. Dave Montgomery, like I said, traded for a punter. What the fuck? Dino Hunter re-signed. So again, they're just they're fine. They're bolstering a little bit, but sticking them where they are. Nothing crazy.
Yeah. I mean, I like adding Braden Smith. It's cheap, good deal for a whole lineman. Re-signing Ed Ingram, I think is big too. Yeah, at least they have, like, it seems some semblance of a plan for the O-line. They'll probably draft another one, I assume. But, yeah, they're decent. Dom Rob went there, too. Sad. And then the other two teams, Jaguars, have done really nothing. They lost Travis Etienne and then signed Chris Rodriguez,
Yeah, it's Tootin's job, I guess. Let's give it to him. That's it.
Yeah, cool.
Who else? Is there a team? Titans? Titans do anything? I can't imagine.
Titans actually have done a lot. Yeah, Titans
getting physical.
I would say have done the most out of every team in the NFL.
Oh, yeah, you're right. That's on me. Some good moves too.
Yeah, Wanda Robinson for $70 million for 4 years. That's the one. That's the one where I'm like, I don't know if that's a great deal. They do need another receiver. I guess. Yeah, they need a receiver.
Yeah, they need somebody that can catch a ball.
I would assume that they're gonna draft another one. But with that said, other moves, they signed John Franklin Myers to a big deal, 3 years, 63. I thought that was huge. Him and Jeffrey Simmons are gonna be fucking really good in the interior for him. Got probably the best interior in the NFL.
It's two all pros basically, two studs.
I really wanted the Bears to get him, but I mean, I guess at $21 million, that was more than It's not even bad, I guess, because I was like, oh, so Diggs, you want $20 million? Yeah, so I guess I would rather have John Franklin Myers. They signed 2 corners, Alonzo Taylor and Cordell Flott. Cordell Flott coming from the Giants. He was like the number 1 corner, I think. People probably don't know him very much, but he was solid for him. I think it's probably a better deal than people expected for him, but I still think he's a good player, especially getting him as your cornerback 2 or 3 even. Because they still have, what's his name, that they traded from the Chiefs, right?
Yeah, I know you're talking about. I don't know.
I don't know.
Right. Good comment. It's, I don't know. I mean, defense is going to be sick, and they're just going to be a defense-only team. That hopefully Cam Ward something. And bringing Wanda Robinson's nice. It helps Cam Ward a ton.
Yeah, I mean, this definitely has the imprint of Robert Saleh, you know. He's like, we need to upgrade these positions. But other moves, nothing really important. They just got a lot of, I feel like,
too important.
Good players, but maybe more than I would have paid for them. Like Daniel Bellinger, Jacob Martin, Mitch Trubisky.
Yeah, too big for it. They trade for Solomon Thomas too. Bringing back the number 2 and number 3 pick in the draft. Running it back, dude.
I can't believe Robert Saleh's like, we drafted Solomon Thomas. He was horrible. You go get him. I think, was he on the Jets as well?
He was on the Cowboys.
Maybe. Oh, Cowboys. That's right. But then you go get him again. It's like, dude,
this dude's useless.
Like, why do you love this man so much?
I don't know. Solomon Thomas is one of the people don't talk about how big of a draft bust Solomon Thomas is, and it annoys me.
No,
it's just because Mitch is
there. Yeah, not for sure.
Bring back Mitch. I guess Mitch gets a deal 2 years, which is he's just living life as a backup. It's good. It's a good backup.
Yeah, I love that. And then I guess AFC West is the last bit. So
start with the Raiders, I guess, if we talked on already.
The Raiders.
Raiders. So again, Maxx Crosby gets back on the team. So you bring Maxx Crosby, that's huge. It's a boost for defense.
Yeah. They traded 2 first-round picks to get Maxx Crosby.
Yeah. It's a big trade, but it's okay. Tyler Lindenbaum, obviously we talked about a huge signing. Kwity Paye.
Tyler Lindenbaum, I don't know, $27 million.
So
the next highest paid center is 18.
Yeah, I think they're just bidding with themselves, dude. Mark Davis is like, I'll give you 20. And he's like, I'll give you 22.
I heard some teams were like in like maybe 23, 24, and they're like 27. And it's like, I can't blame the guy for going there.
Yeah, so your shadow cap turned off in Madden, you're just like, fucking give him 50.
Yeah.
No one's signing against him.
Mm-hmm. Completely revamped their linebackers, Quay Walker and Nakobe Dean.
Yeah.
Which I guess is good, but Quay Walker a little bit expensive for my taste. And then same with Kwity Paye, which this seems like the Dio contract. Like, it's literally the exact same. And it's like Kwity Paye coming from the Colts, where it's like, this guy has shown some flashes. I think Kwity Paye is probably better. But like, still, I don't love that, you know.
All those Colts defensive players just get paid or overrated. I don't know. I really don't know. Is it Kwity Paye? You had, what's his name? Zaire Franklin get traded for. You're like, these guys are actually good. I just, like, the Colts aren't good. How are all these guys, these players get such big contracts?
Yeah, it was like the Colts for like 3 years. Like, we need edges, and then all their edges get signed for like big money. You're like, how? Yeah,
how are they always in the market for edges, but they have 3 great ones apparently. But yeah, I think they're making good moves. I think for the Raiders, I mean, if you get Maxx Crosby back, I don't know if it's good or bad versus the 2 picks. I like what the Raiders are doing. I'm gonna be honest. I don't hate it. I don't hate what the Raiders are doing. You get in, Fernando Mendoza, and you have something here.
They're definitely a much more competitive team this year.
Yes. I think they're kind of balancing their 3-year book, where it's like, okay, for the next 3 years, we're gonna like actually try to push a little bit and try to get and kind of build off the next 3 years instead of just like leveraging everything now or in the future. It's kind of like, okay, we're gonna compete and then build still, which is smart. Tom Brady maybe figure something out.
Yeah. Broncos. They're the other team that did not sign anyone yet. So really don't have to talk about them. Dobbins back. I guess it's cool. They did cut. Oh my god, what's his fucking name? Their linebacker.
The white dude?
They cut their linebacker. No, the other guy. They re-signed Alex Singleton. So, whatever. So I guess they got worse, but I don't know, the Broncos just seem to figure out how to play. So
yeah,
not too mad. I don't really think they lost anyone. I did see J.K. Dobbins roasting. Someone said something and he like roasted the guy. I don't know, online.
Classic.
Like, how the fuck do we sign this guy again?
I mean, he's been fine. Like, I like J.K. Dobbins. He's been good if he can stay healthy. I don't know. I mean, it just doesn't matter apparently. He just comes back and he's awesome. So whatever. Speaking of running backs, though, speaking of the AFC West, Kenneth Walker going to the Chiefs on a pretty big deal. 3 years, $45 million for a running back. Not bad. Chiefs getting their running back finally, I think. I hope. Chiefs probably hope. Chiefs probably like, this has to be our guy, right?
You'd hope. Kenneth Walker should be fine. I mean, we'll see how he holds up. And the whole problem with him, and which has been criticized, but also probably right at times, where it's like part of the reason he was in a committee was because he kept getting hurt. Like, dude was constantly hurt. So, like, if they don't have another guy, like, it could be iffy for him. Like, you need the guy for the playoffs. So
by what week is Kareem Hunt taking the majority of the touches?
Like 7.
Yeah, week 7, Kareem Hunt, dude. Fantasy pickup. Waiver wire, Kareem Hunt's on there.
Yeah.
Averaging 3.2 a pump. Tutty a game, dude. Love him.
Hell yeah. And then they signed former Bear, Kyrus Tonga.
True.
I don't know why the Bears just got rid of him for no reason, but they're like, this doesn't fit Matt Nagy's scheme. Guy's good, actually. You're like, we need 2 linemen.
The best part is he's listed a D-tackle fullback, dude. Got the both of them in there. That's nice. Good for him.
I love that. Yeah.
Low-high Gilman signed for a decently contract, too. Nothing crazy there. Other big news for them is Travis Kelce back in the fold. I guess he's going 1 more year. Fuck it.
Yeah, I didn't expect it, but
it's like I guess I didn't expect it, but delighted. So, I don't know. I really don't.
Yeah, I don't know when Mahomes is going to be back. I don't know if he's going to be ready for the beginning of the year.
Can't imagine.
So,
why would you do that? Why would you risk that? But I don't know. Chiefs are also not the best team in the division.
Yeah, I was also Ian Rappaport holding water for fucking for Travis Kelce. He said something. He was like, had his same production or whatever, same impact last year. Like, what the fuck he didn't do?
Yeah, compared to what, dude? Yeah, compared to the year before, maybe.
Right, like, stop.
Prime Travis Kelce was last. We saw prime Travis Kelce last year. Get out of here.
Yeah, like, who are you fooling?
Yeah.
Who is that for? Like, the Chiefs fans? Did Kelce ask you to say that?
The Taylor Swift fans are like, yeah, he's still got it, dude. Taylor Swift fans are pumped, dude. Their man still got it.
Yeah, like, he's the best tight end in the NFL. See?
Yeah, literally the best. He's the best ever, and he's apparently played exactly like he always has.
Anyway.
Yeah. That's
one last team. Let's get this shit out of the way, and then we'll be done, and you guys can go home. You can stop listening. You can go make some dinner, and
watch
then
the World Baseball Classic.
Watch the World Baseball Classic.
Go USA. Chargers. The Los Angeles Chargers. Who you like out there signing? I mean, Tyler Biotish, good signing, I suppose. Cole Strange is fine. Like Alec Ingold's nothing. So I don't know. Keaton Mitchell, maybe he can find his footing finally. Like I really don't know. Keaton Mitchell is just always around.
Yeah, I'm not sure how you give a guy. I don't know. Whatever. Like I feel like I'm in the mindset of like 5 years ago. You forget that the salary cap has gone up, fucking like 30 to 40% in the last 5 years. So, it's like you see these, you're like, whoa! But you're like, this is the same as like a 2-year, like $6 million deal like a couple years ago. So.
It's like calculating your paycheck after inflation. You just get sad. Like, oh, I'm getting this much less than I did last 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Fuck. Yeah. So same thing, but opposite.
So yeah, they do. I mean, they re-sign guys is good. Trey Pipkins should, I guess, be starter maybe for him at guard. Khalil Mack coming back for one last year. Maybe I'd assume one last year. Yeah. Every time he resigns, return of the Mac. It's like I get it. Dude.
Trade deadline.
Literally I've seen return of the Mac posted at least
hate that song, dude.
10,000 times. Yeah.
Yeah, he's probably over that. Khalil Mack by probably week 8 will be on the trade deadline. Like, can the Bears get him? So I'm excited for that. Excited to see that one come through. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, return of the Mac. It just again they made a bunch of little moves. I think they're going to try to obviously. I think they're in compet. You know, it depends on what Herbert does with his team. So that's really it. They need a lineman back. Like they need Slater back. They need what's his name back for sure. Joel. So it's like if you don't have those guys back, you're kind of screwed. So
yeah, I will say I am excited to see Keaton Mitchell with Mike McDaniel. I feel like he could use him very well.
That's what I'm saying. Keaton Mitchell, like it's a weird signing, but like he does play. He's electric. Like if he can stay healthy, who knows? The sky's the limit. So like I said with Mike McDaniel, it's pretty interesting.
Also, I feel like we've talked about this before, but do you think guys ever get confused when they go between the hardballs? Or do they have to like stop for a second and be like,
you know? Probably, yeah. I'd probably call my John on accident for sure. I don't know. I mean, it's weird because like baseball, I think they call their coaches by their first names. They don't call him coach. They call him like Dave, or Rossi. You know, like David Ross and thing with the Cubs. Mm-hmm. You know, it's like I don't know with football. I feel like they don't do that. But like sometimes you hear people say Bill, like you heard Julian Edelman say it in the podcast, or like Gronk. So yeah, I think I could see him in pass and be like, "Hey, what's up, John?" And he's like, "Jim would probably be." Do you think he'd be upset or just unfazed?
I
think he'd be really mad.
I think he'll probably joke about it. Like he'll probably like get you back somehow. Like
yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, call you the wrong name back, dude.
Yeah,
something way worse. Like, what's up? I don't even know who's on the team, but yeah, some other running back for them. Yeah. What's up, JK? Is there, huh? Oh, sorry, JK Dobbins. That might be racist.
What do you mean? You're a former running back from the Ravens. What am I supposed to do?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Exactly. That's a good connection, actually. But yeah, that's our team. Obviously, free agency still going on. I don't know what big names are left. Aaron Rodgers, I think, is like the biggest one, technically. Let me see it real quick.
Quan Brisker, baby.
Quan Brisker's up there. Oh, we have... Okay, why would it show me this? Joey Bosa has no team, I guess?
Like I said, Joey Bosa is like... I can't trust him. After what I saw last year.
No, you can't trust him. Yeah, so I think Kyler Murray obviously still doesn't have a team. Brisker doesn't have a team. Rasheed Walker doesn't have a team. Juwan Jennings. Again, these are names I see. Joey Bosa, Bobby Wagner, Stephon Diggs, Joel Bitonio, Deebo Samuel. So these are just Calais Campbell. Probably, I feel like the Bears are just bringing Calais Campbell. Fuck it.
Yeah,
he just produces.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know how he did last year. I'd have to look. Bobby Wagner, though, I think he's coming up on like all-time tackler leader,
really?
Almost. Like, let me take. Let's start talking.
Yeah, let's talk about more guys. So Von Miller's available, Dallas Goedert's available, Sebastian Joseph Day, Jadeveon Clowney. Again, these are just old dudes. Rasul Douglas, Cameron Jordan, Aaron Rodgers, Keenan Allen. That's all I got.
Yeah, dude. So, going off of Football Reference, David Njoku, Interesting. I'm surprised no team signed him.
Yeah.
He's only 60 tackles, combined tackles too, away from being the number one tackle leader ever in the NFL.
Really? That's crazy. I mean, they must start tracking it late, but still, that's wild. Maybe linebackers better than you thought.
Yeah, the latest person on here, started in 1985.
Still, that's pretty.
So they probably started tracking then.
Still like Ray Lewis, all the guys.
1984. I love it.
Oh. Okay. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, probably you missed a great 85 Bears teams, but still, it's interesting in terms of their longevity of their career. But
yeah,
that's cool. Okay, well, that's the podcast. I had one question to end it, though. I saw this on Twitter, and I wanted to mention it to you. If you had to choose between watching one or the other for the rest of your life, would you... So, Group A is the Masters, the MLB postseason, the college football playoff, and the Stanley Cup finals. Masters, MLB, college football, and Stanley Cup. Or the NFL, March Madness...
The NFL?
NFL playoffs, sorry. March Madness.
I was like...
These are playoffs, yeah. The NFL playoffs, the March Madness tournament, the NBA playoffs, and the FIFA World Cup.
I'm B for sure.
B, really?
I don't even think it's really close to me. Like, I'm not the... First of all, do I like golf? Yes. Do I turn on the Masters? Yes. Would I care if I didn't watch it? Probably not.
I agree with that.
Baseball,
I think Masters and FIFA's a wash because Masters is 4 years, though. So it's a little bit different. Like, Masters you get every year.
Yeah. College football playoff, I don't give a fuck, honestly. Like, I'll just take the NFL over that. And then what trips me is NBA. It's NBA versus... What's it? Wait.
MLB
NBA,
and Stanley Cup.
It's MLB and hockey and NHL versus
March
NBA
Madness. March Madness.
and March Madness.
I think you did it wrong by going NFL playoffs against college football. NFL playoffs is the real heavy hitter of that group. That's really it.
Yeah.
NFL playoffs is carrying it. I'm actually Group A. I think, I don't know, FIFA World Cup is pretty fun to watch. And again, I think the 4 years of the FIFA World Cup is more fun than the 1 year of the Masters every year.
Yeah, that's why I was like, if I don't watch soccer, I mean, obviously.
You become a little bit more a soccer guy, you know?
Right, like, I feel like I would enjoy it more. Like, even the MLB playoffs, like, do I watch most of it until the finals? No. Like, I don't turn it on until it's the World Series, so... Unless the White Sox are in, I mean, I'll maybe turn on some scores or like for like an inning or so. But I really could do without it. I think.
Yeah, NBA.
The problem is the
playoffs.
NHL.
Yeah, NHL's awesome.
Yeah, where it's like that. I know it's cliche, but that is the best.
Yeah, as I said, I think college football beats. This is where I put it. I was like, college football beats NBA. I think MLB for me beats March Madness. And then you got Stanley Cup for us, NFL, and Masters versus FIFA, and that's where it's like, oh, that's tough. Because I think the NFL Plus, when your team's in it, is the best.
Yeah,
Stanley Cup's.
And the thing is, it's like, I watch every NFL playoff game, so it's like
absolutely.
I'm biased because like that's the only one that I watch all the games for. So, well, and the college football playoff, I guess. But,
yeah, but
again, I couldn't care. I wouldn't care if I didn't. So.
Yeah. Okay, if it was your,
and we have a football podcast.
Yeah,
so
I was gonna say if it's your team in all of these, I think unbiased I'd pick A. If my team's in all of these, I think I'd pick B just because I've seen the Cubs World Series, you know, and I have never seen, a Bulls championship or a Bears championship. So like those two alone, or a USA championship.
Speaking of, we didn't even mention the fucking. Not a record, but something happened in the NBA that also happened with Maxx Crosby.
Yeah.
No, I was gonna mention it anyway.
I know.
Like, fucking 83 points from Bam. I don't know. People are shitting all over him, and I feel bad for him.
He had a bunch of free throws, right? Like 40 or some shit.
Yeah, I think he had 40 free throws, but it's like it's not his fault.
No, yeah, just get into the line, dude. What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
You make the refs call it. I still
people are just such losers, man. Like everyone's like, this isn't impressive as Kobe, and like all these like players are like, oh, well, you shoot 40 free throws. Like, who gives a fuck? At the end of the day, he scored 83 points. If you score 83 points, no, fuck off. Like, you can't talk. Like, I don't know. Like, it's just so petty. It's like, who gives a fuck if Kobe's was more impressive?
He still dropped basically 50 without free throws. So like.
Yeah. I thought the more impressive thing was that I don't think he got double-double.
No, he did not.
Yeah, he had 9 rebounds.
Yeah, he was not stat. He's not stat. And he got 3 assists, too, which is, those are 3 baskets he gave up. So, yeah, he didn't take all the shots for the team. So, yeah, it's still impressive. 83 points. Like, well, why aren't other people doing this? I hate that kind of, it's like, oh, that guy did this. He was not as good. Like, he scored more points than Kobe.
Yeah, and then when you look at the records in 10 years, he's still going to be above him. He's still going to have 83 points. Mm-hmm. So, whatever.
That's on Anthony, though, for saying Adebayo. Like, dude, no one calls him Adebayo. It's like calling, like, Chuba Hubbard. Like, you call it the Hubbard, like, the Chuba game, you mean? Yeah. It's like the guys like that. That's why I made the joke about the James. Like, let's see what that James over-under is that night.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna mention that, but do you think LeBron predicted Bam's big night? Mm-hmm. He had a feeling.
Yeah, he did, dude. He said about Kobe, right? He's like, I had a feeling Kobe. Yeah, dude, he probably did.
I told my friends.
Someone should mention that. They should tweet that, dude. That'd be fucking hilarious. Yeah, he had a feeling. He had the bet slip in. Crazy. What else is going on? World Baseball Classic.
Draft on this broadcast, but
yeah, no draft. World Baseball Classic 2 is going on. USA survives because of Italy, so the Italian brothers helping USA. Cal Teal hurt hamstring, the nemesis of the White Sox.
The White Sox just cannot run the bases.
No, dude. Need ghost
White
runners.
Sox need a base running coach.
Need ghost runners for them boys. I don't know. Yeah, that's tough. But yeah, USA's in the quarterfinal. I think they're going against Canada, right, tomorrow. So Friday we got Canada. Then I think we would have either Dominican or South Korea, and then it's Japan in the final, probably if they win. Obviously, that's assuming. Yeah, it's a heavy assumption there, but yeah. So excited. This is fun. I think this tournament is good. I don't know. Bryce Harper was poo-poo about it, but I like it.
What do you mean he's poo-poo about it?
He's saying, like, hopefully we can get in the Olympics. No offense to World Baseball Classic, but everyone watches the Olympics. It's like, why? Why do you need to diss that? I mean, I agree with him a little bit, but, like, other teams aren't saying that, I don't think the Dominican team, like, they all want to be in the Olympics. They're probably like, no, dude, we like this tournament's just fine. Like, everyone else is taking, like, the Olympics, basically. But I do get what he's saying. Like, yeah, sure, but...
He's like, if we were in the Olympics, we'd have a better coach. I don't know if you want to mention that, but yeah, the coach is not fucking knowing.
Mark Del Rosa, yeah.
They could get eliminated still is the craziest thing.
Yeah.
Like, you're the fucking coach. You should know everything.
Yeah, let's finish this off with our Bearhead of the Week, Mark Del Rosa. Yeah, to say, hey, we're safe in the playoff, and then, or whatever you want to call it, the tournament. And then, yeah, everyone's like, hey, you lost that game to Italy. You actually can be eliminated if Mexico wins. And they don't score that many runs. He's like, oh, that's tough.
Yeah, I don't really understand, like, all of the...
I think it was like runs given up was the second thing or something like that. Earned runs. This one was like earned per 9 innings, I believe it was, because it was like if extras happened. But yeah, so... Yeah,
I did see. It was like, no, as long as this game doesn't go to 13 innings, USA will be in.
Yeah, I don't know. Again, it is what it is. It's weird. I guess baseball has to be as weird as possible. But yeah, it's if you're the head coach of a team, you don't know how you could possibly eliminate it. It's tough. Yeah. And Aaron Judge, Aaron Judge, is he the guy striking out with the man on base?
True.
PCA had 2 bombs.
Good for him, dude. No White Sox on the USA team, but Team Italy.
Is there, and what's his name's fucking sick too? The Japanese guy.
Oh yeah,
he's been so good. He had a bomb.
Grand slam.
Yeah. He hits the best home runs. I love his home runs. That guy's
White Sox.
I hate the White Sox. That guy's my favorite too. That guy's my favorite guy in the White Sox, dude. His home runs are just gorgeous.
Yeah, he hasn't even played a game for the White Sox. Well, in real life. In real life. Besides spring training.
He loves the show, dude. He's an MLB show fanatic. White Sox, dude. That'd be brutal. That'd be tough.
True. White Sox also have the #1 pick, dude. Everyone's just been hammering on this one guy. Rock, dude.
Rock, dude? Yeah, you gotta draft Rock.
Rock Chalosky.
That's the most like Philadelphia, Chicago name ever. Rock Chalosky.
Yeah, it's like I don't know how to pronounce the last name. I feel like it's like Chalovsky, but like no one says it like that, so I'm not sure.
Oh, is it Polish? A W. Yeah, it's probably Holofsky, right, like that, I'm guessing. But no one says it. Obviously it's like any of those Polish names. No one says it right. I mean, look at our friend Anthony.
But yeah, he's on UCLA. He's fucking just hitting bombs just every other day. I'm like, I just see another post.
Really?
Another home run. Yeah.
Rock, dude. Bring him in. What does he play? Shortstop?
Yeah.
They always play shortstop, dude.
They have... The White Sox, all their guys are shortstops.
It's like they're like, drafting their shortstop. Like, do we need one? Do we sign Dansby to a fucking monster contract and Nico Horner and all these guys? But they just move him anywhere. Second base, third. It's baseball. That's baseball.
Yep. That is.
It literally is. Okay. Thank you guys for joining us. Have a happy Friday the 13th. Don't do anything too spooky. Enjoy your St. Patty's Day, and we might talk to you about that. Get some green beers flowing, some Irish, I don't know if I'm allowed to say it, car bombs, Guinnesses. We'll talk to you guys next week.
Bye-bye.